All right, folks, here's the question. When a government says it's making the road safer, are they really protecting you? Or just finding another way to micromanage your life while ignoring the real dangers? So, ministers are planning the first major road safety shake-up in 10 years. It's got headlines: mandatory eye tests for over 70s every 3 years or face a ban, lower drink-drive limits to match Scotland and Europe, bigger fines for not wearing a seatbelt or driving uninsured, and tougher action on drug driving with instant saliva test prosecutions. Sounds good on paper, right? Fewer drunk drivers, more road checks, better eyesight. Who could argue with that? Well, here's the catch. The measures sound bold, but they're avoiding one of the most obvious fixes: stopping brand new drivers from loading their cars with mates the moment they pass their test. Statistics show that a car full of same-age friends massively increases the risk of an accident. Peer pressure, distraction, showing off, it's a lethal combination. Motoring groups begged for a 6-month passenger restriction for new drivers, and the government ignored them. Guys, before we go any further, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because you won't hear this side of the story on the BBC or from some polished minister's press release. And while you're at it, drop a comment below. Should over 70s have their sight checked every 3 years, or is that just more government meddling? I'll be reading them all. So Labour's already in full spin mode, claiming they'll restore order to our roads and blaming the Tories for letting fatalities plateau at 1,633 deaths a year. The Conservatives are calling this modernising road safety. Translation: we did nothing for a decade, but now we want to look busy. Let's talk facts. Drink driving deaths are at a 13-year high. Road policing numbers are down. NHS costs from road accidents are over £2 billion a year. Yet rather than flood the roads with traffic police or target the group statistically most likely to crash, they're focusing on something easier to sell politically, like making elderly drivers take eye tests. Here's the reality. Plenty of over 70s are safer behind the wheel than some 20-somethings in souped-up hatchbacks. But older people are an easy political target because they're less likely to kick up a public fuss. This isn't about tackling the most dangerous drivers. It's about looking like they're doing something while avoiding measures that would actually upset the youth vote or require heavy investment in policing. We're in a country where road safety progress has flatlined, but the real reasons aren't being touched. Lack of proper driver education after passing the test. Cuts to police numbers, zero restrictions for new drivers, rising drug and alcohol abuse that enforcement teams can't keep up with. But instead of addressing those head on, the government's offering a neat little package of rules that sound serious but won't rock the political boat. And if you're still here with me, you're the kind of viewer who actually thinks about the bigger picture. So make sure you share this video with someone who's swallowed the Nanny state safety line. The more people know what's really going on, the harder it is for the government to get away with half measures. So the next time they say it's about saving lives, remember, if they really wanted to save lives, they'd target the highest risk drivers, bring back more traffic police and tackle dangerous driving culture at its core. Instead, it's easier to test your nan's eyesight than to confront the real problem.